another one of Chronicle Chambers video reviews. This time we are looking at Frew's messenger bag, which has been released late in 2018. The one that we're looking at today was purchased at Supernova in June of 2018. That was one of the, I guess, prototypes. And there are a few subtle differences between this one and the one that is currently available on Frew's website, phantomcomic.com.au. And we'll talk about those as we go through and have a look at this. But it is a $60 item, and there might be a few people who'd like to have a closer look at it before they commit that sort of money. So let's have a bit of a closer look at this one today. So the first thing that we can see is that it is, it's called a messenger bag. It's a satchel. In terms of the product design, there's a single strap that goes designed for over the shoulder. One of the things I really like is that there's two adjustable, it's adjustable on both sides, and so the shoulder padding can always be adjusted to be directly on your shoulder, unlike some of the other bags that I've seen. So that's pretty cool. The quality of the metal latches at the end. Again, this is the prototype, but I found these to be quite good, and they hold up. Also, there is this black strap that goes around the bottom, around the sides and down the bottom as reinforcement, which I think means that the bag is quite a deal stronger, and I really like that one. In terms of the bag design itself, you can see there that the Phantom and the Frew badge is quite prominent on the opening flap, and the design itself is a lot of Kid Phantom and also Phantom by Gaslight. So Frew's new babies, I suppose, if you want to call them that, in 2017 and 2018 in particular. One really cool item is this metal. It's not metallic, it's pure metal. You can see, can you see there? It does lift off a little bit on the sides. So it's a badge that goes on the front, quite thick and heavy duty, and that is I guess the belt buckle of the Phantom with the skull there as well. It's pretty cool. It's a raised motif. So that's quite cool. On the back, now, I should mention that I think that this is different actually from what the one, if I look closely on Frew's website, the back seems to be a bit different. This is very heavily Phantom by Gaslight, and the one on the website seems to have a lot more Kid Phantom. And in fact, one of the images that's quite prominent on the back of the one on the website is this father and son image, which I absolutely love. I've actually got a print of this framed up on my wall. It's a really, really beautiful image from Kid Phantom number, I'm going to say 1. I think it's from Kid Phantom 1, and on the website it's quite prominent in this sort of area. So worth checking that out, and one of the reasons why I'm not focusing too much on the artwork of this bag, but more on the design of the bag itself, which is largely the same from what I can gather. So I would just have one of the things about the bag is it's got these Velcro strips that are vertical here, and they zip onto this Velcro strap, which is horizontal, which is cool because it means that no matter what you've got in your bag, you can tighten it quite tightly and as much as you like. Now, it has got these pockets, and it's probably a little bit hard to pick up, but there's a mobile phone pocket. It's a mobile phone pocket, but this, for instance, is an iPhone 5, same size as the iPhone 8. Sorry, it's an iPhone 6, the same size as the 8, I'm not sure about the 10, and it won't fit in that pocket. So that's an interesting thing just to be aware of if you're looking at that and thinking about, most people put their phones in their pockets, I suppose. 3 pen holders here, and I'll just grab a pen from over here so you can see that there are these 3 pen holders, which is good. And then there are also 3 other pockets here, which I guess are designed for cards. Surely not the old 3.5-inch discs, which used to be around, but those are there as well as extra pockets. If we go to the inside of the bag, it's actually quite wide. I think it's going to hold quite a volume. I'm not sure in terms of literage or whatever, but there's the main pocket here, which opens up quite wide, and I'll show you something in a moment. And then there's another pocket at the back here, which is held together by the Velcro strap, and that's, I gather, for a laptop or similar. Then if we turn the bag turn the bag over on its back, there's another pocket at the back here, another pocket at the back, just for, sorry, slips of paper and the like. And there you go, there's actually, I didn't see that before, that's a Shane Foley image as well. So not Gaslight or Kid Phantom. There you go, little Shane Foley Easter egg from, well there you go, that's from Sir Falcon. Nice little one tucked away in there. I wonder if that's in the final product as well, or just in this prototype. Well played, Glenn. I hadn't seen that before. That's, I think in there, that's more Phantom by Gaslight there, but coloured. So, interesting. Okay, so that's the bag. Hang on, I'll just show you now in a moment. I'm just putting a couple of things in it and see what that looks like. So we're back, and I've just put a few things in the messenger bag to give you a bit of feel for what it would be like to use it practically and its functionality. As you can see, it's now sitting, quite full. And if I lift that up, again, I'm really quite pleased with the way that the straps work. And again, this black support band around the back and sides, I think will make it quite a good bag. Now, I'm not saying that it will be handy for a year one school kid to use as a school bag, but maybe as a library bag or something like that, because there is actually a whole bunch of room inside. Now, if I open it up, I've got this full enough that I'm right to the end of the Velcro straps, but even so, it is the lid is stuck down, sort of thing. Inside, I found you can see that's only just shut. I did find an old iPhone 5 phone case that's sort of stuck because the case is old and broken. But that is pretty much the biggest size you're going to get in there is an iPhone 5. Some pens, as I said before. In these pockets here, this is a card case or a card wallet that I can't sort of fit in properly, but I have put in sideways. But it is about business card size, because if I look, I do have some business cards from Paul Mason, for instance, who's obviously done Kid Phantom and is the designer of the bag, and another one of Jamie Johnson's that do fit. So that is basically business card wide, to give you a bit of a sense of that one. If I'm supposed to have this shut. Oh, the mystery's gone. So that's the bag shut. The zip. Now this is just the prototype bag. From the look of the Frew website, the new bag has got a really cool looking skull motif on the end of the zip. So whether that skull motif is going to be worth me spending an extra $60 and getting another bag, we'll see. Probably, we'll see. It will depend. But if I open that up, as you saw a moment earlier, I do actually have an A4 lever arch file in there, in that front main pocket. So that gives you a bit of a feel. That's pretty much full. I wouldn't want to have anything much wider than that in there. And then in that back pocket, as I suggested earlier, we've got a laptop. That is my laptop in its protective case. So that's reasonably good size, I would have thought, for a bag of this type. And I'd be pretty confident that this is going to get me around if I'm commuting around the city or whatever it is, or taking it just to work and back on a daily basis, that this bag's going to be doing the job that I want. Now, some people I know, when they were talking about releasing a messenger bag, were hoping for probably something a little bit plainer, because they didn't want it to stand out as much, or maybe with just the Phantom and a couple of key images or whatever. Maybe they're not fans of Gaslight or Kid Phantom, whatever. I think that lots of Phantom fans are going to love this, and whether they decide to put it on the shelf for themselves as a collectible, or if they want to use it themselves and take it as a work bag or whatever, or even give it as a birthday gift to a young Phantom fan who does love Kid Phantom. There's lots of options for a bag like this, and at $60 I think it actually represents really good value, whether you want to use it as practical or as a collectible. So anyway, that's Frew's Kid Phantom / Phantom by Gaslight messenger bag. As I say, hit up phantomcomic.com.au if you want to pick one of these up. Yeah, highly recommended from myself and the rest of the Chronicle Chamber team. Until next time, folks, hope you enjoyed this video review from Chronicle Chamber, and happy phantoming.
it's a Phantom thing. It's a Phantom bag. Oh, that's cool. That is awesome. Oh yeah. Oh, there's card holders. And that.
Nice.
And that zips up. And
Wow, what's it?
must be some more secret.
Just see, look on the back.
I know it. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Eat that. I know it's, I remember that one.
Where's it from?
That's from Kid Phantom. Right there, see?
Mm-hmm.
Right here.
On the front.
Right.
Oh, cool.
This is
Yeah.
right there. Oh, nearly the whole thing here. So, like around there.